Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Medical Classes by Dr. Srinidhi Kumar Acharya. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also please give your valuable comments. You can also visit the playlist. In the playlist, I have provided almost all the topics so far we have covered in a very systematic order. It has been arranged in a very systematic order, episode by episode, so it is quite useful to study in a continuous way. So hope you will make use of it. And continuing with our discussion, so today we will try to answer another basic question: how Jeeva enter inside the Garbha? Now we know that in almost all the Ayurveda textbooks it is told that during the Masanumasika Garbhavati, on the 4th month of the pregnancy, the Jeeva will enter inside the fetus, and thereafter the growth takes place. Now every Ayurvedic student will have this doubt actually from where actually this Jiva or Atma comes. So far it is where it is residing. How only on the 4th month it directly come and get enter inside the Garbha? So this question will be there. Okay, so we try to answer this unanswered question so far, how Jiva enter inside the Garbha in the 4th month of the pregnancy. To answer this question we have to take the help of Upanishad. Especially we have to take the reference of Chandogya Upanishad, where he explains how the Atma moves after the death. Now once the person dies, depending upon the karma phala of that particular person, the movement of the Atma takes place in the upward direction. It may reach the Swarga or it may not reach the Swarga, depending upon the karma phala. If the karma phala is good, then it is taken to the, that means it is taken to the Swarga according to the classics I am telling, and in the Swarga it will attain the state of Mukta Atma. Okay, it is going to Swarga means so it is going towards the Mukti. Okay, so now it is called as Mukta Atma. It is not having any bindings of the previous lives. All his bindings has been Papakshaya has been taken place. Now it is totally free of all the connections, all the vasanas, or all the desires or the previous karmas, etc. And now it is mukta and it is moving towards Swarga, that means heaven. Now in the Swarga it will experiences all the experience the beauty of the mukta stage, and once the punyakshaya, that means why it is attaining the mukta stage or mukti stage, because it has got a lot of punya, fruits of the previous life. Okay, so when that punya kshine, Sri Krishna says punya kshine, once this punya has been undergo kshaya, now it has to again re-enter into Bhuloka or Maksaloka. Okay, this is a question. This is the point that we have to understand. So every Atma is not permanently staying in the Mukta state. Mukta state is there up to your Punya Phala. Once the Punya Phala is over, again Atma has to come back to the Maksaloka or Bhuloka. So the first stage is, suppose you are taking a such Atma which has attained Mukti, okay, so that will move into the Swargaloka or heavenly, that means more comfortable area, and that is staying for a particular time. And then once the Punya Kshaya occurs, the Punya which it has collected, that is also over, then it has to move back to the Bhuloka. But how it move back to the Bhuloka? So from the first stage is the Mukta Atma will reach the Swarga and it experiences all the heavenly facilities and will enjoy the life there. And later once the Punya Kshaya takes place, the Devatas bring this particular Atma which is already completed its Punya Phala and Punya Kshina has been taken place now to the Parjanya Loka. Parjanya Loka means Varuna Loka. So now it has been brought to the Parjanya Loka or Varuna Loka. So in the Varuna Loka, so it will be there. Varuna means water. So it will in the Varuna Loka it will be there and it is get collected with the clouds. It is mixed with the clouds and collected inside the clouds. And when the raining starts, during the raining, this particular Atma will now come down to the Bhuloka. Okay, first is in the Swarga, and from the Swarga it has gone to the Varuna Loka. From the Varuna Loka, during the after mixing with the clouds, etc., it will come to the Bhuloka. So third destination is in the Bhuloka. In the Bhuloka, when it comes, in the earth, when it comes, it mixes with the Aharadi Vargas. Okay, it mixes with the dhanya, it mixes with the ahara which usually we will take. So three destinations are there. First is Swarga, from the Swarga the Varuna Loka, from the Varuna Loka into the Bhuloka, and in the Bhuloka it is there with the aharas. Now this ahara will be taken by the individuals inside the Bhuloka, it may be male or it may be female, and through these aharas, this Atma will now enter inside the male body, and get settled there in the form of the Shukra. Male body we will have the Shukra, the male body we will have the Shukra, and in the Shukra Dhatu, so this particular Atma is now there. And during the time of the copulation, now this Atma which is present in the Shukra of the Purusha will be given to the female, and it will go into get settled in the Garbha. So this is how the 5 destinations of Atma after getting Mukti. Once in Swargaloka, then comes to the Varuna Loka, then again the Aharadis in Bhulokas, then comes to the Shukra of the male, and then come to the fetus in the female. So like this, how in the 4th month of the pregnancy, in the fetus, the Atma get ignited or get exhibited. Okay, so these 5 are called as Panchagnas. This is also called as Panchagnis. Okay, so this total process is also called as Panchagni Homa. Panchagni Homa in the Upanishad it is called as Panchagni Homas. Okay, or this is a process how the Atma travels and again come back, and this is how when we study in the 4th month of the pregnancy, Atma enter inside the or Jeeva enter inside the fetus. So fetus which is there in the body of the mother, that is uterus of the mother, it is the last destination of the Atma. So once it enters into the fetus, now the mana which is present there in the associated with the Atma get activated. So far for the Atma there is no option for activation of the mana. Now once it got the fetus, a physical body it has got, now it has got an option to activate the mana. Now the thinking process in the fetus now starts. Although it cannot see, although it cannot talk, listen something, but the thinking process will go into start. So this is an answer for a very awaited question: how Jeeva enter inside the Garbha. The answer is more philosophical, as it is explained in Upanishad. We also find some similar explanations in some of the Tikas of Charaka and Shushu Samhita regarding this question, but that portion I am not covering. So this is how the Jeeva enter inside the Garbha. Thank you very much.